Integrity.
Juhovah.
My dog.
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Man, blessed, brother. Blessed. Glad to have you here, man.
I'm glad to be here. This is a beautiful space.
Respect,
man.
bro. I appreciate that.
Beautiful aura in here.
That's love, bro. That's love, man. Juvie, let's talk to him, man. You living or you surviving?
It's a tough one, boss. I want to say I'm living for the first time in a long time.
Wow. Explain.
Yeah. I feel like just recently with the things I've been going through behind the scenes, dealing with a lot of legal trouble right now.
Gotcha.
Just trying to balance everything from being an artist, being a father.
That's right.
Still trying to keep my head on it and stay face for the people around me.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Stay strong for my kids and everybody. I feel like for the first time in a long time, I shed the persona that I was.
Wow.
Walking with, living with.
I understand that, bro.
I felt
Definitely
like I was living a double life.
Bro, that's real.
I'm doing this in the streets, but I'm not portraying that in the music. And when I walk in a room and I'm talking to, my shorty parents, I'm this person. And then when I leave from out of their sight, I'm in the streets heavy. And
gotcha.
It finally caught up with me to where my worlds collided.
Understand, bro.
And now I can just be who I knew I was, or I don't have to hide who I was.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, I did that. I accept that.
I'm past that.
Respect. You get what I'm saying?
Respect.
So I walk in every room now is like myself. Like,
respect, bro.
I'm here. I love that.
Integrity.
Love that. Welcome to the Integrity Response with your brother CEO Khacki. Every individual sitting across from me doesn't believe in being typical, ordinary, or familiar. They're elite, meaning society's norms don't sit well with them. They believe in raising the bar for themselves, family, and for those they may never meet. From those in humble beginnings to those in the midst of greatness and legends who've paved the way. With a comedic edge, I will ask the questions that hold value, and I believe we'll gain insight to the real them. It's the Integrity Response. Before we get into today's interview, I want to shout out our sponsor, Grand Moscato Wines, the official wine of the Integrity Response podcast. Look, it's 16%, but we created a link, $3 off, right below. If you want to purchase your own wine, $3 off your entire order. Use code The Integrity Response. We appreciate you. Back to the interview. Juvie, let's talk to him, man. Let's take him back. Before becoming a recording artist, before becoming an entrepreneur, at the age of 9, what did you want to be?
Really? Dang, I never told nobody that.
Go ahead, bro.
I wanted to be two things: an interior designer.
Come on, bro. That's what's up.
Well, really three: interior designer, landscape architect, and a defense attorney.
Wow.
I wanted to be all three things.
First thing I thought about was math. Is that your favorite subject?
It's not.
It's
not.
When
I figured that out, I was like, yeah, architecture.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. That's real. Was anybody you saw in the family, anything that you modeled behind as far as architecture or?
Really just growing up with a single mother, it's just like she likes designing.
Gotcha.
Like, our home was always like fire. I'm like, yo, I go in affinity for like design, like how things are set up.
Absolutely.
That's why when I came in here, I'm like, yo,
you have a thing for
this is it.
Right, respect, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so I got an affinity for like just beautiful spaces.
That's dope.
Beautiful things, like just how things look and conceptualize things. So
respect.
Yeah. That's where that came from.
That's real, bro. Real.
And then she had me in the yard. She had me in the grass. You feel
so
me?
So, you already know.
I'm in the garden. I'm putting mulch down.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Shout out to mama.
Real, bro. Respect.
I really started to like cutting grass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a peaceful thing for me. Like,
wow.
I'm not talking to nobody. I care about what I'm cutting. I want it to look good. She gave me like a sense of pride in just my materials. Like, anything that I own, I had a sense of pride. I took care of it. Like, I wanted to look good.
Integrity.
She gave me integrity.
Bro. I love that.
Anytime I walk in a room, I want it to be that.
That's dope, bro. Dope. And you are the baby boy.
Yeah.
You have two older brothers.
Oh, you do.
And one older sister.
That's crazy.
You're the baby.
I am the baby.
Bro, so being a baby, how did that, growing up, being a baby, older brothers, what was life like?
Man, so I grew up with one of my brothers, my oldest brother.
Gotcha.
I grew up with him. We were in the same household.
Okay, gotcha.
My other two siblings, We got different mothers.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
I grew up with my older brother Devin.
Okay,
Love
shout
him
out to him, man. That's what's
yeah,
up.
shout out to Dev. Shout out to Dev. I grew up with Devin, and man, Devin and my godbrother Tran, they baby. I say the women in my family babied me, so
Gotcha.
I was spoiled.
That's real.
But the
That's
men
real.
in my family, like they gave me that tough love.
That's right.
They,
That's right.
They hung me upside down over
Come
the
on, bro.
banister, and you know what I'm saying, beat me up
That's
all the
real, bro.
time.
That's
And
real.
so they gave me that
Tough love. Real.
that I needed. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
To get a sense of
That's
myself
dope.
and be a man.
That's right. Columbia, South Carolina, man.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in this? And at this time, I'm sure it was developing. What was it like growing up there?
Man, I say all the time, like it was. I say it was sweet. It's what I knew. It was home. Like
Real.
it's, you know, I walk outside, listen to the birds, put
Come
your
on,
feet in
bro.
the
Come on,
grass.
that's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? It's home. Like beautiful women everywhere.
Come on, bro.
It's the country
Right.
to an extent. So it's just lovely. Like I love home, but. Now looking back at how we grew up and the environment that we was in, yo, it's crazy.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Like I'm looking at the shootings that's going on right now, how the kids is growing up, like
It ain't
kids
what-
toting, you know what I'm saying? And I can't even say it ain't what it used to be because it was always that. I was just
I see you immersed in
conditioned.
it.
Yeah, I was
Gotcha.
immersed in it. So I was
Real.
like, oh, that's normal. That's the homies up the block.
Wow.
That's just what they do. That they go to the parties and shoot it up. Or I grew up around that thinking it was normal. And, you know, now that me and my friends, we talk about it and we like, yo, because, you know, the situation happened with John Morant. Right?
Absolutely.
Situation happened with John Morant. Everybody was like, yo, Ja didn't grow up like that. He went to private school.
Yes, bro.
This not Carolina. He from South Carolina. People don't know. They don't
Wow.
know where we come from. Because I'm looking at it like, when that situation happened, I was like, home has always been that.
Gotcha.
That's normal. They call Sumter Merck City. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, they call Columbia Columbia. So maybe
Wow.
it's progressed over the years, but it's always been that. And we just, because we were immersed in sports or we were doing this, that, and the third,
Busy.
it kind of shielded us
Gotcha.
from
Understand
looking at it or really just being engulfed in it all the way.
Real.
But nah, that was right down the street.
You were born in Florida.
No,
When did you,
Florence,
South Carolina.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
How about how
Florence.
far is Florence from?
About 45 minutes.
Gotcha.
You know, 45 minutes to an hour.
Was this a better life from Florence? Your parents, you know, or it was got close towards family.
So we leaving family, leaving Florence.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we left family. Like all my family was really from down there.
Real.
And you know, my folks really from up top. They from Jersey and New York.
That's where this. Okay, I want to get into that, bro. Like my mom, born in Jersey City.
Yeah.
Bro, my top 3 artists, they all come from up north.
That's
you know what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, you know,
That's
but I
crazy.
see that in you.
My mom,
just through
my
research.
mom from Patterson.
Bro, that's
Patterson,
crazy.
then my pops from Brooklyn.
Gotcha, bro. So
So,
that
yeah, it's kind of weird because I never really spent an extensive amount of time up there, but I
it's
have
in
been
you,
recently.
bro.
Yeah,
It's
so
in you.
I have
Culture.
been recently.
Real.
So this past year, I've been up top, and I'm comfortable here.
real, bro. That's real. That's real.
I'm comfortable
That's
here.
real.
So a lot of people been looking at me like, yo, how you been moving around up top the way you do? Like you getting in the rooms, like the way you get
You
in
ain't
them.
supposed to get in those real.
You're not supposed to get in those
Real,
rooms.
come on,
You don't
bro.
have no
Come on.
credentials to be in these rooms. How are you? I feel comfortable
there. That's
I feel
real, bro.
comfortable here. I feel comfortable wherever I put my feet at.
You
It's
can
just-
hear it in your music too.
Yeah.
That you have that part of you. That's
That's
underlying.
special.
That
That's
is,
special.
bro. It is.
Okay.
Bro, like I dissect music.
Yeah.
I dissect music for sure, bro. That's real.
Okay,
Bro, I
word.
do want to get into this too, man. You know, in a recent interview, you did say, you know, growing up, you actually, you know, y'all were, you know, in and out of homes. You know what I mean? Like, what does that do to a young man? You know, your vision. You know, your thought process.
I was kind of thinking about that on the way here because every day I look in the mirror and I self-assess, and I don't think I ever really had stability. You know, just looking at myself like I'm good on the move. You know what I'm saying? I don't think
Gotcha.
I've ever really had like a sense of home or what, you know, what home really feels
bro,
like.
I do know what you're
to
saying.
somebody like, you know, I come around people and, you know, I enter their homes and it's like, you know, they got fixtures and they got clothes and they got like little artifacts from their life.
Right, bro.
From way back.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like they even got baby clothes still. I'm like, dang. Like things like that, and even old pictures, things like that, kind of like it sets in. Then like
Gotcha.
wow, like I've always been on the move.
Right.
I'm used to losing things. So I don't really hold a strong attachment to anything. I'll take care of it while I got it.
Gotcha.
But if I lose it,
It's
I look at a lot of things as what's the word, expendable. Like
gotcha.
I look at a lot of things like I had it while I had it. It was good while it was good, and now I can get something else.
Do you feel like that's part of your journey to where, even as an artist, bro, you're painting this canvas to the world.
Yeah.
You're giving lyrics from expression.
Yeah,
and from
because
what you've
I
been
dibble
through.
and dabble in sounds. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
Like,
bro. Which is
I might be on this sound today, and I'll be on something new tomorrow, and then I might come back to it. If I can come back to it, it still feel good to me. But I think it's translating, or I'm noticing that is translating to other areas of my life.
a chameleon.
Yeah,
Bro, like Tory Lanez, Party Next Door, Drake, amongst your favorite artists.
For sure.
You have that, they're chameleons as well.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
whatever you match whatever the beat is.
Yeah, whatever
you don't
that
just
is.
say, it's like, I gotta do it.
And I'm fortunate enough to be able to not sound corny while doing it. Yes.
Real, bro, that's real.
I
That's
can pick
real.
it up
That's real.
as quick as I put it down. So, yeah.
When did you take on this form of knowing? Was this middle school, high school? When did you know that you had this talent?
Music,
music.
or jumping in and out of
Just
vibes?
music. Yeah, music.
So I grew up in a church. My
Gotcha.
mom-
Come on.
My
that's
mom,
what's up.
yeah, I grew up in
That's
the
what's
church.
up. Same here.
man. So
Same here.
I've been singing my whole life. Singing in the church choir, children's choir. I've been singing, and as my voice got deeper,
Right.
you learn to change with that. But as far as like starting to make music, I did like the church talent shows. and
Right,
stuff,
right.
but I made my first song. I want to say like 6th grade.
Oh wow, that's still early.
Yeah,
That's
and
early.
I keep telling people, I made my first song in high school, but now that I think back, it's like, I made my first song in 6th grade.
Were you home studio?
Nah, like on the phone.
Gotcha.
Yeah, on the phone. Like I made my first song in 6th grade. I did a Pretty Boy Swag remix.
Classic.
Somewhere 6th grade, 7th grade, somewhere around there.
Real.
Yeah, Pretty Boy Swag remix. I called it Polo Boy Swag.
Can you remember that feeling of hearing yourself back for the first time?
Yeah.
What did you feel like when you heard? You're like, wait a minute, I got something, or
Wait, I'm decent. I'm decent.
real,
Like
bro.
I felt like I would have
real.
told myself if I sounded bad. Like I feel like I'm honest.
that
with
you are
myself.
just like you said. Yes, real.
Yeah, I'm
Integrity.
honest with
real.
I'm honest with myself, even if it's bad. Like I would have told myself, and it was decent. It
Wow.
was decent.
That's
I sent it to
dope,
my homegirl. I saw her making music. Her name Amina. Shout out to her.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I sent it to her. I was like, yo, I think
right.
I
That's
think I
real.
might be fire.
That's real, bro. Real. Did you play any sports growing up too?
Basketball,
Gotcha.
football.
What position?
Basketball. I was taller when I was younger. So
Gotcha.
like,
Yes.
Power forward,
Power forward. That's
small
right. That's
forward.
right.
And then as I got older, everybody's getting tall.
Absolutely.
So now I got to learn how to handle the ball
Absolutely.
and all that shit.
Real.
But I was always a shooter.
That's what's up.
Small forward, shooting
sure.
guard type shit.
Did you have hoop dreams?
Yeah, definitely. But I tore my ACL,
Bro,
MCL, meniscus.
Meniscus. I had three left knee meniscus
And then
tears,
I'm gonna
bro.
be real. Even before I tore my ACL, my dreams was kind of fading.
Gotcha.
Because in high school, it's not just sports no more. You growing an infinity for girls.
Come on,
now.
bro. That's
Like,
right.
Women is
money.
in the picture.
Touching money, bro. Like,
Yeah, and then money came later for me.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna be real. Money came after high school.
how did you?
I grew up. My older brother put me on women early.
Early.
I'm riding around with him
Gotcha.
on his missions. He taking me to his little shorty spot, and they like, "Oh, you so cute."
Gotcha.
They go around the corner. I'm hearing them getting active and that. You know, I'm like,
What group?
okay, so this life, like this.
Real.
He put me on women, like you know,
How much older is he than you?
8 years.
Oh, so he really was.
He was really active. So when I'm 8, he's 16.
Absolutely.
And you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So early, I'm like, oh, girls are the thing.
Thing.
Yeah. So early, it was like, yeah, they kind of like
Real.
engulfed my whole mind. Like,
You mentioned
man.
you mentioned that he
Women.
was your dad wasn't in the house.
Nah,
He's
wasn't.
8 years older. Did you
wasn't.
look at him like more than a big brother figure? Like, or was it just
At the time,
didn't really understand?
nah, I ain't really. think of it that way or understand it because I talked to my pops. My pops was locked up.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, so I talked to him on the phone.
Okay,
I didn't know my pops was locked up until I was like 15.
They shielded
14.
it from you.
Yeah, like I'm just thinking, you know, I get these calls from the jail. I'm thinking my pops work at the jail. When the letters come in, I'm thinking he worked there. He always at work. They never really told me. And so I had a football game one time. And he was supposed to come. It was a championship.
Gotcha.
He was supposed to come. My nigga, I ended up scoring a winning touchdown, and I played defense. I'm a defensive end.
Okay, you ain't playing.
I hit the quarterback, got the fumble, scored, overtime, game over. I'm looking in the stands for my father. I'm like, yo, did you just see that? You see what your son just did? And he wasn't there. And so from that point, I kind of like didn't really fuck with sports, but I still played. And I think that kind of like really changed my trajectory of wanting to fuck with it at all. Like, you wasn't there.
I heard this same story a few times.
Yeah.
How that one instant, even on TV.
Yeah.
That is, and hearing that again, bro, like just to know how important that is. You know, like, yeah, bro, like, cause I know kids don't really care about, you know, what you dish out them financially. They care about that time. Man, that time is everything, bro.
I was just talking about that before I came in here. Like, you know, I want a son. I got 2 daughters.
Absolutely. Real, bro.
But
real.
I don't want to have another son until I hit my monetary goal.
I love that, bro.
And
integrity.
I love that.
And I had the conversation of like, yeah, I know it's not all about money. It's nothing more important than time with your kids.
That's right.
But I just want to be able to provide and not have them depend on anybody. You know
absolutely,
what I'm saying?
Bro, absolutely.
Me and my moms was, you know, like I said, in and out of homes, you know, getting evicted, staying with her friends, staying in motels. And a lot of people didn't know this about me growing up because my mom taught me never look like what you've been through.
Bro, I love that. Bro. Like, I love that.
That's just one thing she always instilled in me, and she kept me fly. My mother
she did her damn best, bro. Like you wouldn't.
Man, what? You would never know. Because I'm walking in school with the newest polo on. I'm walking in school with the newest polo on. Going back to the motel though. You know what I'm saying? Waves, fresh cut. She made sure I'm decent.
Real.
And so I'm never really feeling like what we going through because I don't look it and nobody treating me that way.
Real.
You get what I'm saying?
Presentation is everything.
Everybody treating me like I'm a rich kid. Everybody was treating me that way. And you know what I'm like, yo, he got all the polo, how he do that? My mom was really like, she knew something I didn't know.
Bro, no, like how they say, you know, broke is a mindset. It ain't.
It's a mindset.
It's a mindset.
And so like even now, just explaining it to you, I got to give her credit for my mind. And like, even when I'm in a position like now, like, I don't ever treat my pockets like who I am. Like my pockets never really define me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm going through the toughest year of my life. Like,
what's something you learned about yourself in this year?
Man, that my resilience is everything,
bro.
My resilience is everything, and bro, I'm gonna walk into the room like I'm supposed to be there because I am, and I'm gonna walk into the room like the world can be mine because it can be, and no matter what's in my pocket, I still have the ability to smile. Even my homie told me one time, he was just like, "Yo, Juv, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to be okay. Either way, it's gonna be okay."
It's a bar. It's a bar.
Integrity.
I love that. I love that.
So like, I've learned that my resilience is everything, and trusting in God is everything.
That's right,
bro. Like,
that's right.
My relationship with God has gotten stronger this past year. Like, I feel like people say trusting God is like, a lot of people say they trust God.
Gotcha.
Let me say that. A lot of people say they trust God when it's convenient.
Bro, absolutely.
A lot of people say they trust God when it's convenient, but I feel like trusting God, like a lot of people been looking at me, and especially in the situation that I'm in right now, is like, yo, do you even care about your situation? Like, do you know I'm facing 40 years right now.
Jesus, bro.
Yeah, and I haven't said that to nobody. I haven't spoken that out loud because I don't claim it.
Absolutely, bro.
I don't receive it.
I love it. Absolutely.
I know my God is greater.
That's right. Yes, he is.
On top of that, my demeanor can be what it is because I fully trust him.
Absolutely, bro.
Like, I even had an argument with my mother. Like, she like, Drew, are you taking your life serious right now? Do you know what's going on? Like, I gave it to him already.
Wow, I love that.
I gave it to God already. Like, why stress it?
I'm free.
I'm free of it. Why stress
it?
Bro,
the burdens will.
I can't change it. I know he can.
I love that, bro.
And so I feel like over the past year or two, I've been eliminating my want and need to make everything happen for myself and allow him to come in and move.
Bro, and I love that. And saying like, I stopped trying to control everything. Bro, that junk.
Because I can't.
Bro.
I tried it. I was out here trapping, trying to get this and control that, and I can't control all the pieces on the board, no matter how hard I try.
Real.
I can't. I can't be the perfect spouse, be here for my kids, and I just couldn't do it without him.
Who you were then compared to who you are now, you feel light day by day? I
have my days.
Right.
I'm not gonna sit here and talk like I'm just. I am free. I am light. I do feel lighter.
Absolutely.
I do feel so much lighter. Because it was heavy waking up like that every day and having to put on his mask. Like, let's go. I got it. I can do it. But now it's like when I'm having my day, I cry.
Real, bro.
I cry. I talk to him.
That's right. That's right.
I try to explain what I'm feeling to anybody else that's close enough to be impacted by how I'm acting.
That's right.
Or like they don't understand what I'm going through. I try to explain, and some days I duck phone calls. Some days I don't want to talk.
Peace.
Like some days I don't know how to explain to you what I'm feeling
right now. I do know what you're saying, bro. I do.
And I don't really want to talk about it with you right
know
now.
what you're saying, bro.
And then there's some people where if you start talking about it with them, you're going to pour.
I do. I know, bro. Like, but two things are for certain. Everybody's not being interviewed, and you have a story that is going to impact a lot of people.
Man, I pray
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. So
I'm not gonna lie, because I'm out on bond right now, bro.
Gotcha.
$350,000 bond. I'm out on bond, and the day before I got out, pastor came in, and I told God, like, the whole reason that I'm maneuvering how I'm maneuvering, the reason I feel comfortable enough to speak about my situation now is because I told God, like, if there's a way for me to, make it home on bond, because it was looking crazy.
Gotcha.
I thought I was gonna have to say this to God, if it's a way, I'll make sure in every room I go in, they know your name.
I love that, bro.
I'll make sure. And so, even when I forget to consciously do it, somebody had asked me, like, yo, why did you choose the name Juhovah?
Go ahead, bro. I was gonna get there too.
Yeah, like, so even if I consciously don't mention him, it's like, stop right there. I don't think I'm God.
Bro.
Stop right there. I don't think I'm not.
I know what
I'm a firm believer.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
I'm a firm believer. I do feel like, and I do understand we're all made in his image.
That's right. That's right.
But not for 1 second will I say or, claim that I'm
100. This is
was just a trendy name that I came up with. They call me Jew. My mom called me Judah. Out of the Bible, it just made sense at the time.
Absolutely.
But now that we're having a conversation, where does your faith lie? And so I love that my name brings up that conversation.
Absolutely, bro. I love that. I love that.
For sure.
And you, some may come off and say it's blasphemous. Bro, like...
I've had close friends tell me that recently.
Let me tell you this, bro, like just through research, I saw a very, very young Juvie.
Yeah.
I'm going to quote what Juhovah said. You said in the interview, you got to think highly of yourself before anyone else does.
I remember that.
Integrity.
I did.
I know,
I did.
Bro. I was 18 years old calling myself CEO.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what you're saying.
You got to walk in it.
Bro, you have integrity. Wow. It's the same guy that says, no, my mom don't have to come check behind me when I mow the grass.
Yeah,
I got
I'm going to
integrity.
make sure it's right.
Bro, so I know what you're saying. It was,
dang.
I love that you're saying that's
took me back.
Bro, Jay-Z, Hova, Kanye, Yeezy. Bro, like Jesus, like people will try their best to, when, Kanye said, I am a God, boldly, he's telling you something, but people, we will dissect out of our own, I have no hell or heaven to put anyone in.
Come on, man.
And we don't. But a lot of people will try that. But I know exactly what you're saying, and I love the fact you said, no, like the name comes up. I had 1111 come in here, you know, and he was just saying, like, no, like, regardless of what people may believe, anything, you feel good when the name comes up.
Man, right.
Bro, we align, like, you're like, all right, Juhovah, please, let's run it. Let's run it. Like, bro, like, that's the type of stuff people don't understand, bro. Like, it's, you know, one of my favorite quotes is, you know, it costs nothing to think highly of yourself. It costs everything to think lower to yourself. Bro, it costs you everything to think lower yourself. So
it's gonna cost you everything.
In this entertainment industry, bro, like just being a vessel, because you are, bro, you know, just thinking about the time you're a vessel.
Wow.
And bro, like you're gonna have to go through some things, bro, to make, you're gonna have to go through some things, bro.
A lot of people don't want the blessings. Like, they want the blessings. They want to be a vessel, but they don't know that comes with being the
cast out, bro. Like
it comes with everything.
Everything, bro.
If you want to say like, yeah, this is what I am, you gonna get the negative with it. You're gonna have to overcome that negative to show them that this is what I really am.
Real, bro.
Like, God is really moving in my life, and I told my homies this, man, because when I got locked, they was just like, yo, Ju, like, I think you should just lay low. I think you should just, you know, not focus on music right now. Just take this time to just, you know, center yourself, just hide. And I'm like, how can I show everybody else the work that God is doing in my life? Hiding.
Wow.
You get what, like,
I do, bro.
They don't know what I'm going through. So how can I champion God and say, yo, he can bring you from here without showing them
That's right, bro.
that he's bringing me from there? You get what I'm saying? Like, how else? I'll just be in the dark and then tell them when I'm on the other side?
Right, exactly. Yeah, bro. Like,
how does that help anybody, especially somebody who doesn't believe? I'd rather show somebody step by step, like, yo, I was here.
Real. You
saw me come from here. I'm a point from where I'm about to shoot. I'm going to walk up to there, shoot, and then when it go in, you're going to be like, damn, he told me. He told me. And so that's how I like to live.
Bro. That's
like,
real, bro. I love
that's
that.
really how I like to live. Even if you don't see it yet, I'm about to show you.
Respect.
And I think God does that for everyone. Like,
that's a fact.
You're not going to see, his ways are not our ways.
That's right, bro.
You're not going to see how it's about to happen.
Filthy rags we are.
He's going to show you, though.
Real, absolutely, bro. That's right. That's
right.
And
I'm not saying I'm perfect. I still got shit I'm working on.
Bro, we all do.
And I know I do wrong. Like, I consciously do wrong a lot of the time, man. He's working on me.
That's
bro.
right, bro.
That's all I can say.
All that, bro. That's
all I can say.
Real respect, bro.
You know, so that's where I'm at.
Respect, bro. I love that, bro. I love that deep down. I love you breaking that down, bro. Like, cause you don't wear what's going on. You don't wear it. And
even if you do wear it, don't be ashamed. Like, I told my guys, I'm no longer ashamed to say that I used to trap.
Real.
I'm no longer, because I used to be ashamed. Everybody asking, hey, what you do? I make music. Oh, music is going well for you. You know what I'm saying? You doing crazy. You going crazy.
Yeah, bro,
like,
real.
music is doing it. Whole time I'm feeling ashamed because I can't tell them what I like. Socially, I can't just say that.
Gotcha.
You know,
absolutely.
Like, it's becoming legal in certain places now.
Gotcha.
You know, and of course, our
our
counterparts have the upper hand in that market.
That's
but
right.
It wasn't, you know, it was frowned upon. Like, oh, people look down on you when you say that's what you do. You know, a lot of people don't respect the process. They'll respect money, though.
Go ahead, bro.
A lot of people will never respect the process, but they'll respect money. So they respected the money, and I wanted to detach myself from that. Like, detach me and money. Like,
gotcha.
Respect me because I'm me. Like, I hustle for this. I grind to take care of my kids.
Real.
No matter how it's getting done. This is who I am. Like, I'm a hustler. I want to change my life and everybody's life around.
Real, bro.
So,
about 30 seconds of your time. I really appreciate your support. With every interview, my aim is to bring integrity and fun back to the culture, and I can't do it without you. If you're enjoying this episode, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, and hit the like button. It helps the algorithm. I appreciate you. Back to the interview. And we spoke on, you know, what you learned about yourself in the last year, what you learned about those around you in the last year.
I feel like a lot of people were also ashamed of me.
Gotcha.
Also connected to me because of what I I had and what other people did not know. You get what I'm saying?
Break that down.
This is tough. I felt like a lot of the people around me were very judgmental.
Gotcha.
But only judgmental when they were asked about their relationship to me from other people.
Gotcha.
So they may have known that I was living this way. They may have been comfortable with me living this way.
Gotcha.
But as soon as somebody else found out, they're like, "Oh, you attached yourself to that?
Bro, on
you knew he was doing that and you were still friends? How did you allow that to be?" And I felt like at that point they started to distance themselves from me or pass judgment on me, and that's just how I felt.
Gotcha.
It may have been a perception thing. It may have been me feeling away, but I felt like
you big on energy. You can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Like, I know you say. I know, bro. I know.
You felt this way this whole time.
Real, bro. I know what you're saying.
You get what I was. But
definitely.
You benefited from this life. You get what you benefited from me being this way, and now it's a problem because the masses know that that's what I was doing.
Gotcha.
So
I do. I understand what you're saying.
It was tough.
It's crazy you saying this, bro. I literally watched American Gangster last night, and that sounds almost identical to how people detach from. But when things are rolling, everything
when shit lit, it's
bro,
lit. It's
bro,
like,
for real.
Yeah, it's lit.
Real, I understand
so
that. I understand that.
It was pretty tough. And like, I can't say like, let's say women. Let's not even say friends. I can't say like women were attached to me because of this, that, and the third. Because I hear niggas get on podcasts and interviews and talk all the time. Oh, I didn't have this, or they didn't, or they even get in their music and say, women weren't showing me love until I had.
Real back then, they didn't want.
I've always been fortunate.
Real. My big brother told me that.
I've always been fortunate.
Real.
Without $1 in my pocket, sleeping on my homie couch, they were still coming through. I don't know about you, fella. I don't know about you, but I didn't have them problems.
Real,
so,
bro.
But it did, I had to adjust to, who I was, like the dynamic that I served, even in my relationship. Like, I'm not the provider anymore. But I'm still the head.
Real.
You get what I'm saying? Like that dynamic shift is, it's a lot that come with realizing like, dang, I can't throw money at problems no more.
Gotcha.
I used to throw money at problems.
I see what you're saying.
Definitely,
I do. I understand that.
I used to throw money at problems, but now it's like, okay, I gotta actually verbalize how we can fix this, or how we can, make it through that, or.
Respect. Understand that, bro. Understand it.
I hope I'm explaining it well.
I do. I understand, bro. 100%.
Yeah.
You actually just partnered with United Masters.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I did. Thank you.
How has this journey been thus far?
I don't want to get on here and lie. We got integrity. I don't like it. I don't
integrity.
Like
What's going on?
I mean, I ain't gonna tuck my tail. I don't feel like I'm getting the support that I partner with them to get.
Gotcha.
And it may not be a whole, I'm not gonna say it's like a whole united, like the whole building.
Right, I understand.
I just feel like my point of contact ain't really, fully invested as he should be.
Gotcha.
Especially with the things that I'm doing and with coming into that situation, explaining to him where I'm at in life right now and what I'm trying to accomplish. I could have did this shit on my own. I don't like to partner with nobody and then they giving me the short end of the stick.
Gotcha.
I go 100 for me.
Real.
If I partner with you, I expect for you to go 100 for me.
That's real. That's real.
So I could have done this alone without the look and really just did it.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And we early in it, but I like to see what you gonna do. What we doing?
Like, yeah, we're dating right now. We're in the dating stage.
You're supposed to be showing out.
That's real, bro.
So we can get to the marriage.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
The fuck is this?
That's a fact. That's real though. That's real. That's we got you. Send me some roses, man.
Yeah, like yo, what the fuck? You ain't even opening the door for me.
That's real, bro.
A lot of niggas are like they'll make you take the stairs while they on the elevator.
Wow.
And they can press the button.
Wow.
And then they'll act confused when you check them on it. Like, oh, no. Nigga, I see you on the elevator. I see you next to the buttons.
Right there, bro. Gotcha.
Can I get on? You gonna act like it's too full?
Real.
Okay, I gotta take the stairs. Say that I'll still see you.
Gotcha. Real.
Because I'm not scared of the stairs.
Real.
I'm not gonna wait for the next elevator. Fuck it. I see where you going.
Bro.
I'll meet you there.
Bro,
I'll meet you there. So,
integrity.
I love that, bro. I love that.
That's just how I feel though. You know,
from your
this ain't nothing that I ain't say to a nigga
real.
face.
That's
so
real,
it's like,
bro.
yo,
Real.
I don't feel like I don't know what I ask people questions like, yo, what I gotta do, what markers do I have to hit to get the performance out of you that I need?
Right.
To help me help you.
Do they give feedback on that regarding?
Man, you know the industry be saying mumbo jumbo, running around bullshit when I see what's going on, but I guess.
From your lens, what do you think the entire game, what do you think is missing?
Honesty. Ain't nobody being honest in this shit. I don't think it was built off honesty, and then it's to a place of like everybody is trying. They're playing a game.
Absolutely.
Everybody, it's a game, and I guess more so. Maybe it's not a problem with the game, but it was just me understanding the game that I was playing.
Gotcha.
Like, you get what I'm saying? So maybe it's not their fault because that's what the game is. Maybe it's my fault for having a misunderstanding of the game.
Integrity.
So yeah, so like, damn, it's not real.
Right.
Damn, it's not that. Damn, we not being genuine people, and so it's like
I do know what you're saying, bro.
Okay, maybe it's not you. You know what's going on.
Maybe I'm the outsider.
I'm the outcast in this motherfucker thinking that you supposed to be as real as you tell me you is.
Real.
And so like
Gotcha.
that's just what it. I think that's what it is. And,
Gotcha.
and even if it's not that, that's what I tell myself.
Real. That's real.
Like, all right.
Real,
you said you was gonna do this, you didn't do that. I gotta let you be.
Right.
I can't check you and like it's a lot. It's a lot.
Would you on this, because you still in a sense are independent working with them?
I don't care no more.
Would you sign with a major?
Yeah, if the term's right.
Right, definitely. Good.
At this point I'm gonna keep it a band. I've realized about myself, all I need from a major is maybe a little bit more connections, the machine, and more money.
Real.
I got the game plan. I know what I want to be. I know, and I might be canceling myself out of the game by saying this, but I really don't care no more. It's like I can build my ecosystem.
Real. That's all it, bro. That's really all it takes.
I can really
That's
build
fact,
my
bro.
own
That's
ecosystem.
That's a fact, bro.
It's a time that I wanted, the label stamp, and I wanted to be like what I saw on TV or what was portrayed to me. I knew, and I know what I can do with that.
Right.
That system behind me, and
Absolutely.
That bag behind me.
Absolutely.
But I've constantly went to zero, investing into myself.
Bro, likewise. I understand.
Constantly.
I understand.
Constantly. So I trust in what I can do.
That's right. Really.
I know what I can do. I said this the other day. I spent a lot of money with the wrong people.
Gotcha.
And I've spent absolutely no money with the right people.
Wow.
And I saw what each way got me.
Gotcha.
And so now I look at it like,
you feel like you had to go through that kind of?
I had to go through that to see this.
Real, bro.
So I don't even with this situation with United, like we saying, it was a learning experience. It is a learning experience.
In real time.
Yeah. I got probably like 7 months, 11-month contract.
Gotcha.
And it's nothing though. I gave them a body of work for that.
I got you.
For that period of time.
Gotcha.
So I'm not in the red. I'm not sitting here owing nobody.
Real.
I don't feel how those other rappers feel. I can go jump another project myself right now. You
Gotcha.
get what I'm saying? What I needed was,
No,
another friend in the door to
Absolutely.
say, hey, I just needed somebody to champion me.
bro, like
Yo, he is it.
that's what
How I come in the room and say, yo, he is it. Because that's all it takes. Somebody else in the room vouching for you.
That's all it
is. In a lot of spaces, all it takes is another person with credibility to say, yo, he is going to be the one.
Bro,
for them to really listen.
That's what it, absolutely, bro.
That's all it really is.
I say this expression all the time. Checkers has a standalone franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Target put a Checkers inside. Checkers already is a standalone. Juhovah. So I just need you guys to get me in front of a different audience that may not just come to me directly.
Yeah.
That's all it is. All
I just need you to champion me.
Bro, it's real, bro.
Where
That's
just,
real.
Like,
that's all it is.
shout out to Target.
Real, right?
Let me say that.
Come on, real.
Shout out to Target. Because they saw the benefit of Checkers.
Come on.
And they saw the benefit of themselves. And so I feel like my problem, I run into a lot of people who see the benefit of me, but they're not sure of themselves.
Wow.
Like, if I put him here, he's gonna surpass me in ways that I didn't even fathom happening. Like, no, you're talking to this person too soon. Well, you're doing that too early. And I look at life like, if God put me here,
come on, bro.
Who cares if it didn't happen the first go round? Like, I'm here. I got a story to tell later for when it really do click. They know me from this point when it really do click. All I can do is have a conversation with somebody, and if it go where it go, great. If it don't, I'll see you later.
Real.
I know you. You know me for sure. We're familiar faces now. Instead of me coming to the table a year from now when you think I'm ready, and now we got to extend that process.
Right.
Man, I don't know. Maybe there's some things I just don't understand yet.
What do you rate your grind right now? Scale 1 through 10.
100.
Real.
1,000.
Integrity.
Nobody matching my hustles. Nobody matching my grind. Nobody works harder than me. I've yet to see somebody. I've seen people that work just as hard.
Wow.
You know, just as hard. Sometimes I rarely meet somebody that's going harder than me.
Wow.
And the only niggas that go harder than me are the niggas that work out.
Gotcha.
That work out and do what I do. But other than that,
Ja Rule.
That's them the only niggas that I tip my hat to. Real. Oh, you in the gym and you doing this? Right. My nigga, you cold. Because I miss that gym plenty days.
That's real.
Plenty days. I miss that gym.
What currently drives you? What drives you? What keeps you driven?
My kids.
Respect, bro.
My kids.
Respect. That's real.
Wanting more for myself. Bro.
That's right.
That's right. They do drive me. Yes, my kids, but like I want for myself, and then I want for them.
Real.
I'ma just be 100. That may not be right, but like when they came into my life, yes, I wanted to be better. When the right woman come into your life, yes, you want to be better.
Absolutely, bro.
But I feel like you should want to be better for yourself,
bro. Like
I like nice things.
Come on, bro.
I like to be comfortable. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
I want
bro.
Everything that I want for my kids, I want for myself as well.
That's real.
I do
bro.
want more for them.
Right.
I do want more for them,
saying.
but I want to be awarded everything that I'm trying to give them.
Like,
and if I can't have it, for sure they have it.
Real.
I want a lot for myself.
Respect.
You know,
like you drive you.
I drive me. I don't need nobody. They keep me driven. I don't.
You drive.
I don't rely on nobody else to pour gas in me.
Bar.
You get what I'm saying? Like the rare occasions I may need it sometimes. You know, if you sense that he running on E and I do, like, you know, I think the right woman pours into you. I think your children pour into you. I think your family pours into you. I think God pours into you. But man, like I'm self-driven.
Respect.
And so when I have an off day, it's like I do expect somebody to be there and pour some gas.
That's right.
But that's seldom. I want a lot, so I expect everybody else around me to want a lot. And when I start running, I hope you running with me.
Real. That's right.
I'll come back and get you, but if I gotta keep coming back and get you a lot of times, it's like, all right, I'm gonna keep running. Maybe you can catch up. I don't know. It's a lot. I'll be dealing with a lot.
Slide.
I'll be having survivor's remorse, and I ain't even made it yet.
Bro, that is a.
I want to get into that, but I know I'm gonna make it. I just be like, damn, you may not make it.
You know how?
Go ahead,
bro. You saying something, bro? Like I'm just thinking, like Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Ring camera system, #1 in America.
I love that story.
They pulled on it.
I love that story,
bro. It's like y'all didn't see what I was trying to offer y'all.
What? Everybody has a ring camera. Everybody in the world. And so, like, even that story, I'll be looking at people like, yo, you passing up on me? You don't see it how I see it? And it's like sometimes they tell me all these things like, yo, you got the confidence. You got the swag. The music is there.
Then what's
what's the hold up?
What's the hold up?
Wow, bro. Do I believe in myself too much? Am I too fire? But then I saw a sermon the other day.
Go ahead.
By Pastor Mike Jr., PMJ, as he calls himself.
Got you.
He said, when the Chrysler 300 came out, everybody was loving the Chrysler 300.
Absolutely.
Everybody loved that shit. It was like, yo, that's fire. And then they start saying, okay, it looks like a Bentley. That's why it's fire. Okay, it's still cool. But when that Bentley roll up next to that motherfucker, it's like, damn, that's the real thing.
No, if
300s done fell off.
They have.
But they still fire cars. But, you know, like, when that Bentley come around, it's like, nah, I don't want the 300 no more. I want that.
Yes.
And so I realized that I'm not being invited to a lot of places because I'm around a lot of 300s. I'm around a lot of 300s.
Wow.
And I'm the Bentley. And so when I come in the room, the energy shifts naturally.
Quick.
Naturally. I don't have to beg for it.
Some
I don't
people
have to command it. I walk in and I get it.
Some people have it, bro.
Some people have
You
it,
have
some
it.
people don't. And I
You
know
have
I
it.
got it. And I
Like, you
know
have
I
it.
got it.
You know, like, you know how you don't. I mean, this. I see a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You have it, bro.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
it.
Like, everybody don't
I
have
appreciate it.
Like, you have it.
And I humbly say I appreciate it.
Unspoken confidence.
I confidently say I got it.
Yeah,
and I humbly say I appreciate
absolutely.
it.
I know, bro. Like you, the
Thank
music
you.
backs it up.
Thank you.
The
product
grind
backs it up. As my dog OG Money
Come on, bro.
always says, he know the product, and so I know the product. And when you know the product is good,
Real, bro.
you can walk in there confident. I used to not be confident in my product. When people play my shit, I cringe.
Just because
it's not there. I know it's not that. Now I walk in there, I know it's that. Play it. Please play it. Play it, and now you tell me. You got to tell me that you don't hear what I hear, because I know it's that.
Real.
I spent enough time. I put in enough hours to know what I can do and what this can do if heard by the masses.
Real.
So when I reach a situation like, you know, we're united, or I partner with somebody, or somebody, I'm sitting down in anybody's office, Atlantic, Warner, I've been in all of them, damn near.
Wow.
When I sit down in there, I don't go in there with imposter syndrome.
Wow.
I don't go in there questioning what we can do. I know what we can do. I'm looking at you like, okay, so are we gonna do it now, or do I have to go to the next place?
Gotcha.
Like I said, I'm not waiting on that elevator. I'm not waiting on that elevator. I'm not waiting on that elevator. I will hit the stairs and still see you.
Bro, I love that. Bro.
I will hit the stairs and still see you. So,
Jay Hill, just had him on the podcast.
shout out to him.
Jay
He's from
Hill.
like the DMV, right?
Yeah, he is. He's from
Okay.
Baltimore.
Okay.
He says, you know,
Where
like
you from?
I'm from the South Side, Clayton
Okay.
County.
Okay.
Born in Germany, a
Clayco.
military brat. Yeah.
Okay, word.
But my mom from Jersey City, dad from small town Elizabeth City, North Carolina.
Okay.
So have that
Wow.
little.
So
Yeah,
you got Carolina
yeah,
in you too?
definitely,
Okay.
definitely. You know it.
Okay,
You know it.
word.
But my sister, she's in Columbia right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
special.
bro. So
That's special.
it's kind of like, you know, Jay Hill said, you know, it's cool. You know, you don't see me as important right now. I see you when I'm important. I love, that's basically what you're embodying.
I won't even say that.
Gotcha.
I'll see you when you know I'm important. I already know I'm important.
That was a bar.
I'll see you when you know I'm important.
That was a bar.
I know I'm important. I know I'm a big deal.
That was
Shout
a
out to
bar.
Jay Hill,
That was
but
I love that, bro.
I already know, nigga.
Perspective is wow.
Yeah, so, yeah, I want him to change that. Don't say I'll see you when I'm important.
I
No,
love that.
you already important. I know Jay Hill, and I know where you from, and I've never
Absolutely.
met him. I'm never, you know what I'm saying? I know of him. I can't lie to you like I
Gotcha.
sit and watch his podcast, but I see the clips.
Right.
I see
Absolutely.
everybody clips.
Absolutely.
You already important, homie. Walk like that.
Bar.
Talk like that.
Bar.
And I believe he does.
He does.
But I don't want him to say that again.
Right, I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I know.
nah,
Real,
hell
bro,
no,
real.
nigga. They gonna see you when they know you important again.
Speaking
you
of-
already that.
Speaking of seeing when important, Badu.
Yeah, shout out to Badu.
Erica Badu
I'm gonna keep talking about it till she
has
calls me.
seen your importance.
Yeah.
Your song
Yeah.
has reshared, reposted, show love to you.
Man, I was
How does that feel to know this living legend has, you know, you're in the sight of her, seeing your work being presented out here to this world? How does that feel?
magical.
Wow.
Man, it's tough because it gives me gas. That's like gas that's all like I can always press that button and give myself more gas. You know what I'm saying? Like I can always be like, she said I was fire and she did it. So who am I to talk myself out of not doing it? You know, like, cause she's already been down that road. She already took that journey. And early in mine, you telling me that I got something that's noticeable by you, it's special.
Wow.
Special. So it's like an infinite gas button I can push.
That's right. I love that infinite gas. I love that.
Erica Badu said it.
Right.
And so that's why I put it in my bio, like, just shit. I let people repeat it. Like, yeah. So you know.
Real.
I know, but I need you to know too.
Erica Badu infamously said, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Yeah, I love that.
How do you feel about that statement?
I still feel that way. Yeah, I can't even change her words around. I was about to say I ain't sensitive no more, but I still got songs that I hold dear to me that people that say, oh, it's not that, it's all right, it's decent.
Real.
And pass on it.
Real.
Like, nah, I know what that make me feel like. So I know if it make me feel like that, even though it don't make you feel like that, I know it can make somebody else feel like that.
Real, bro. Real.
And I think one of the biggest human gifts is to inspire. So it's like, I know if I'm inspiring myself, I know I can inspire more people, and I know I can reach more people that'll feel that way or be able to connect to what I'm going through, living, and talking about.
That's right.
So
in this world, who is your hero?
These days, my father.
Respect, bro. Respect. Love that. Love that. Respect.
These
in y'all
days,
relationship, everything is going smooth.
Yeah, we
talk often.
We just started really building our relationship this past couple of years. Like my father was in prison from the time that I was 4 years old until 14.
Real.
I believe 14, 15. And when he came home, I didn't really respect him because I thought, like, you chose the streets over me.
Gotcha.
You know, you know, like you you missed 10 years of my life.
Gotcha.
You know, I kind of resented him in a way.
Understand.
And a lot of that came from, I wouldn't even say naturally, but a lot of that came from me not being in a loop, conversations that we didn't have, and also conversations with my mother that I probably should have never even had with her, or like, you know, a perception that she put on him that I feel like as a that tainted me.
Bro, I know what you're saying.
I feel 100%. Like she should have never even said some of the things that she said, you know. So
I do, and I respect you just as a grown man, even saying like rekindling and understanding.
Yeah, because I'm a father now,
bro.
And even more than that, like I'm fighting cases too.
Understand, bro. So
like, I get it. And it took me to grow older to really understand, like, damn, Dad, like, I apologize to my father. The first time that, you know, my child's mother told me she was pregnant, within that first month, there was a lot that I was going through and witnessing and understanding that, like, yo, Dad, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Because I didn't know that it was like, this.
Like you realize this was just another human. Like, man, Dad, you're just a human. You're a guy trying to find his way.
Yeah, and I think we all need to give our parents more grace.
Bro, I love that.
We all need to give our parents more grace.
I'm on that journey, and I love that. I love
that. Because they trying to figure it out like how we're trying to figure it out now.
Absolutely.
And, you know, they have traumas and different things from their parents that they, you know, had to fight through. So we all, I think it's natural to look at your parents as superheroes.
Thank you, bro. I just spoke. Thank you for saying that,
Yeah,
bro.
I think it's natural to do that. So I think I looked at him as a superhero, and then my mother tainted that image.
Understand, bro, it happens more than you think in the households.
And then, you know, having conversations with him, learning more about who she is and how I even came about to come to this earth.
Go ahead.
Just going back to the root of it, I feel like we all, like, there's conversations that need to be had that, like, will help you understand you, it'll help you understand your parents, and understand changes that you need to make, you know, when you're in these situations.
Absolutely.
And I think that come with a lot of work. Like, you don't got to sit down with no therapist to have that conversation. You just have to sit down with those people.
Absolutely.
And even if they, and even if it's over time, like, they might not be as transparent as truthful as you want them to be, but you have discernment and you can see, and you, all right, okay, you learn.
Real.
Yeah, you got to learn and read between the lines sometimes.
So true.
So yeah, so
That's
my
real.
father
I love that.
is my hero.
I love that.
Because he never let nothing stop him.
Real. I love that.
You know, granted, initially I thought he could have been there more. He could have did this, that, and the third. And I was just like, yo, why did you go to jail? Why did you choose that life? Why did you choose that over me? And it's not that. Like,
Bro,
it's not that. It's just, man, life is life.
Life is life, bro.
Life is life. And so, like, I commend my father.
Respect.
You know, for even having a conversation with me, how I used to talk to him. I used to talk to him crazy when he came home. I used to talk to him crazy when he came home. Like, had no respect whatsoever, but
didn't feel like he deserved that respect.
I ain't feel like he deserved it.
But not knowing
he's the GOAT.
Come on, bro. I love it. I love it, bro.
My father is
Integrity.
the greatest of all time. I'm still learning from him. My father don't even talk a lot, but I learned from him, and I realized, you know, subconsciously I became more like him than I even knew I was going to be. You know, just him being there, financially still, even if the communication wasn't what it needed to be.
Gotcha.
I remember, you know, like when I found out my father was in jail, like, we got these care packages, you know, like hella soap.
Gotcha.
Hella laundry detergent and hella this and hella that. And, you know, like, my mom car break down, I can pull up on my uncle and he fix it. My pops made a way
as best he could.
As best he could, even behind the wall. You know?
Absolutely, like, bro.
And so it's things that I'm looking at now and I'm like, wow, like, no matter what my mother said about you, how bad she cussed you out, or however I came about, even if I wasn't planned, or even if, you know, quote unquote, like, it was a mistake or it just happened.
Right.
You still stood on all 10.
1,000.
You know, you still
1,000.
And now, you know, like, man, that's a lot.
Bro, indeed, bro, I'm telling you.
It's a lot.
Grace, bro. You said it. Grace, bro.
You gotta give your parents grace, because there's a lot of things that I'm going through now and I'm just like, thank you, God, for giving my father patience.
That's right.
I don't know what conversations him and God had, but, man, thank you.
Real.
You know, like, and I can only imagine, you know, you being incarcerated for 10 years, coming out and still prevailing.
That's right.
People still calling on you.
Not, bro, and
people still being able to call your phone like, can you do this? And he there for everybody.
Juhovah, you said earlier,
yeah,
like, everybody wants me to tuck my tail. Everybody wants me to go in hiding.
Yeah, nah.
Bro, this is who you, bro.
This is who I am. I can't, like,
you just
even
said,
if I
bro,
wanted to run from the streets, it's like, that wasn't my family. So it's just like, I look at my dad like, wow, like, you came home, restructured your lifestyle.
Real.
And still was that man everybody could call and could still, you know, protect, provide, and care for your family.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I idolize my father now.
Love that,
like,
bro.
like,
I love that.
Like, I feel like a little boy. We may never had to, you know, play catch and all that, you know, shit. But, man, I'm learning things now, and I may have learned them later than I wanted to, but I'm glad I'm able to learn them. So, you know.
Does that translate into the music as well?
I think it's starting to.
Real. As you're maturing.
It's maturing. Like, so it's starting to. I got stuff that's coming out, like, that I've been working on where my growth is speaking for itself.
Real.
I'm not chasing the hit record no more. I'm just talking.
Real.
I'm venting like I thought I was venting.
Gotcha. Real. Now you.
And maybe I was venting about relationships and love, but now I'm venting about life. I'm venting about my day to day. I'm growing older now, so my subject matter may still be a little bit of the same, but I'm talking about real issues. I'm being more vulnerable.
Real. But you're doing it in a very dope style. Find Your Love. You know, like SSC, and I want to make sure I say the other artist's name correctly.
Dusty Locane.
Dusty Locane, bro. Like,
so Find Your Love is sample.
It's sample Drake's Find Your Love.
Yeah.
It's like you sliding. I'm sorry, sliding.
You good?
Crazy.
Thank you.
Crazy.
Thank you.
Bro, like, you know, I'm hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, look, sliding is crazy.
I got some shit coming for you, though. Hip hop, real rap. Like, rapping. Like, that's what I'm on now. Like, I'm a lot of.
You ain't playing, bro. Okay.
Nah, but I rap. But thank you for that.
Take
I
it
love
there,
that
bro. That's
song,
real. I love it too, bro. That's dope. I love that, bro. Even
you know what's crazy? When I was in the
being lonely,
studio?
crazy too. Like just
so.
bro. Come on, bro. Just how you, bro. You showing paying homage, bro. Like you really taking it there, bro. And that's what hip hop. That's what music is about, bro. Like giving that essence. People don't give that essence, bro.
I appreciate you telling me that.
Respect, bro. Respect.
Because while I was in the studio making both of those records, I got negative feedback.
Wow.
Like while I was making Sly and Hook, you know, that's a sexy drill beat.
Right,
People do, you know, more up-tempo songs on those type of beats. Gotcha. So while I'm making that song, the whole studio was like, my engineer didn't say this, but he relayed the message. He was like, yo, you need to pick up your cadence. You need to go faster. You don't need to, like, bro, respectfully.
Right, bro.
Respectfully.
Right.
I don't need to hear no opinions during my creative process.
Wow. And I wanted to ask you.
Because this is my art. This is how I want to portray what this is to me. Like, I'm coming at it the way I would. And so the song has come out and it's gravitating to who it need to gravitate to.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
It may not be for you to like.
Real.
But I'm no longer interested to an extent of making songs for the masses. Like, I just want to find my people.
Bro, I love that.
And when I find my people, it's going to appeal to the masses.
Real, bro. Real.
But I just, you know, I got a niche following that it'll translate.
Respect.
It'll translate.
Respect. Bro, I interviewed Torka.
Yeah?
She's actually, you know, interviewed Torka. She, bro, sick of being lonely. Come on, bro. Yeah, so, bro, I would love for y'all to link and do something.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be special.
That'd be crazy. I'm gonna have to get that set up for sure. That'd be hard.
Wow.
That'd be hard, bro, for real. That's love, bro. When you spoke about your creative process, you know, what's some things you're gonna have to have in the studio, and what's some things you don't want near you in the studio?
I don't want no smoke. No smoke. Like, I don't like smelling like smoke. I don't like smelling like weed smoke, cigarette smoke.
Respect.
Cigar smoke. I like smoking cigars.
Right, yeah.
Now.
It's a grown man. That's real.
Yeah.
Does your dad smoke them?
Yeah.
God, yeah, I love it. I love it. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's real. That's real.
But funny enough, he ain't even put me on them.
Gotcha.
Like, he did it. Like, I've seen him. You know, I've been in a cigar lounge around him. Mm-hmm. But like, my mother-in-law, you know, she gave me a cigar. Like,
gotcha.
You know, my OG Gary Houston, he gave me a cigar.
Gotcha.
So like, you know, they actually put cigars in my hand. I'm like, okay, this
cigar is it, bro.
It's soothing,
bro.
It's cool. You know, I ain't one of the hookah guys.
Yeah, no, the cigar, bro. And I got to put you on Fuentes. Are you familiar with that brand? I'm gonna link up with you and get you one.
Come on,
bro.
Come on,
one of those, bro.
We can hit what's that called in the Battery? You know what I'm talking about? It's a cigar lounge in the Battery.
Gotcha.
I forgot.
Okay, gotcha. We'll definitely do that one day, bro. For sure. That's real. That's real. Bro, let me ask you this, man. You know, fatherhood, entrepreneur, busy recording artist. You making time for yourself these days?
Nah.
If
not as much as I want to.
If you had an extra 6 hours, 30 hours in a day, what would you do?
Extra 6?
What would you do with it?
Nothing.
That'd be your real. I love that.
Sit on the what I do, I would sit on the porch in my drawers in a rocking chair on the back porch, like, and just look at, like, listen to the birds, turn my phone off.
Wow.
Watch the trees and just sit, touch grass, walk. Anything that would bring me peace at that moment, but that's the first step. Like, that's what I'll do maybe like the first hour.
Wow.
Maybe work out, read for another hour, rest for another 2.
Real.
Just no contact with nothing or nobody, and spend the other hour just with myself and my thoughts.
You drive a lot with the music off, don't you?
Yeah.
Respect. I know you do.
Yeah.
It's real. You
nowadays I do.
You just that type of thing. Yeah, real,
nowadays
bro.
I do. I used to not like it, but I spent time with somebody. They don't drive with the music on, and then I never really noticed it because when they cut off and when it's not on, I'm just there thinking. And I don't mind that I'm thinking. It's like, you know, I'm just...
Nah, the peace, bro.
And then sometimes I'm just riding and looking at it, like stuff. Just being aware. I feel like a large majority of my life, I wasn't really present.
That's... Bro, you saying something.
A large part of my life, I wasn't really present. Like, I'm looking back on my life now, it's like, dang, like, I was just there.
There.
Like, and I was operating subconsciously, like, just doing stuff, moving, you know, what I thought I should do or whatever the case may be, but I wasn't really present in choosing my choices. I don't even think. Like,
Bro, you saying
choosing
something.
what I was like, damn, how did I do that? Like, what was I doing? Or like, and just realizing like a lot of the stuff that I went through, I think is probably trauma based.
Gotcha.
I just wasn't present.
I know what you said, bro. Like,
I just wasn't, like, I wasn't all the way there. Like,
and it doesn't help that you're an artist, as well, because you guys be on a whole nother dimension.
There's so much shit going on in my mind.
I know.
There's so much shit going on, and it's like, man, like, even with my child, like, I started, my daughter is teaching me a lot.
Real.
Aspen. She's 2. She speaks so well. And when we playing, she's like, put the phone down, Daddy. No phone.
Wow.
No phone.
I love that.
I'm like, you got it, princess. Like,
Ain't that something?
And so, like, a lot of people be calling my phone, and I could have just posted something on Instagram, and then they called me. But in that moment, my daughter was like, Daddy, put down your phone. And she's teaching me how to be present.
I absolutely
She's teaching me how to be fully engulfed about where I am, like where my feet at, be where my feet, like she's teaching me to be where my feet are. Like, I can't worry about that right now because I'm here.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
bro, you just helped. I don't think you realize what you just said. You're gonna help out a lot of people, including myself, with that type of talk, bro. Like,
you gotta be where your feet at. Like, I forgot where I heard that from, but she's teaching me that. Like,
wow.
Be here. And then, like, even with her mom or like anybody that I deal with, like, if I get caught up in my phone, like, her voice is in my head, like, yo, put your phone down, Dad. Like,
I love that,
like,
bro.
And really just be there. Because I can have a conversation with you. Like, we having a one-on-one right now, right? We having a conversation.
Subconsciously.
My mind, like, damn, I got to make this. I got to return this call. I got to, damn, they just text me. Damn it. I got to.
Absolutely,
just
bro.
Be where you at for right now. And then, as soon as you done where you at, go be where you, go be there. And then be there. And then, but be where your feet are.
Real.
Be where, and with that, like, that's helping me in a relationship too.
Gotcha. Speaking of relationship, marriage. Do you find yourself respect? I love that, bro.
I want it back.
Integrity.
I love that.
I talk how I talk, and I'm learning myself. I'm still learning myself. Like, I do have I won't say an issue, but it's a habit of mine to, still see other women, look at other women, like, just, communicate with other women. Do I want marriage? Hell yeah. Like, I think about that all the time, though. Like, so it's like, I think about, like, strictly being with one woman, day in, day out, choosing her.
Real.
Like, living that life.
You mentioned about baby boy, about being financially off, off.
And I also want to be married when I have my son.
Respect.
Respect, I also want to bring him into that love and that bond. And I also want to show my daughters that.
That's right.
Dad got married. Dad is married, even if it is with their mothers.
Absolutely.
Like,
absolutely.
I want to show my daughters that, this is the type of man that you should pursue.
That's real.
And I pray, I pray it is.
And we all, like what you said,
I can't do with both of them. I got two, but
grace, bro. Like,
I pray it goes that way. But man, like, I just want to show them that. I want to show them, like, hey, this, like, I want to give them the first. I don't want them to look outward to.
I know what you're saying,
nothing
bro.
on social media,
bro.
or
respect.
Like the rappers is buying it, like how women are now, and they looking at the rappers and influencers buying their women this, that, and the third. Like,
the bar is set unrealistically high.
I want the bar for my children to be set in the household first.
Respect, bro.
Even if they do pick up stuff online, I just want the bar to be set for my children in the house. Like, me and your mom did this. Like, this is how we kept our house. This is how we provided. You get what I'm saying? Like, just
absolutely, bro.
I want them to, like, sit there, stand us from what they see around them first before they go out and try to mimic some shit that ain't what people portraying.
Real.
Because a lot of people are portraying some shit that, is what
the
they
highlight
see.
reel. Oh,
That's
yeah.
the highlight.
That's the highlight reel. Oh,
You don't know
bro.
what's going on in them
Absolutely,
people's
bro.
house.
That's the highlight reel. That's a
Excuse me.
fact. That's a fact, bro.
Shit's good.
Bro, come on, bro. What? Bro, yes.
Hey, shout out to
Grand Moscato.
Hey, what's
Come
the
on,
name?
bro. Grand Moscato.
Shout out to Grand Moscato.
That's your bottle too, bro. We taking you home with one
Grand
too,
P.
man.
We're sipping a strawberry
We
right
know
now.
strawberry right now, bro.
But man, this is great stuff.
Respect,
this
bro.
is great
Respect.
stuff. But nah, I want people to, not even people. I want my kids. Just
That's
to,
right.
I do want people to do it too.
Because
I have no influence over people and what they do in their households, but I think that people should,
You subconsciously you do. I know. As this grows, I know I have a message. I have an importance to speak real.
Yeah.
Integrity.
Come on,
I think I'm the only interviewer asking every artist, entrepreneur, anything even about marriage.
Man.
And I've been through the ringer.
You married?
I'm married. I'm married.
Congrats on
Second
that.
marriage. I appreciate it. Second
Congrats
marriage.
on that.
So
But you want to commit.
Bro,
that's how I look at it.
I think it's it's the most beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Bro, when you got that one,
Yeah.
bro, it's different. It's different, bro. The grind changes. Everything changes, bro. Like when you got that one,
She pours into you.
bro, like no other. Like no other. Like no other, bro. Like it's
So, can I ask you a question?
of course, always, anytime.
What made you decide, because I think women often say, I hear women say all the time, oh, the right man not gonna do this, the right man not gonna do that, or, he gotta make sure he ready for me, this, that, and the third, and I think a lot of women forget that, the man is the one who asks for a wife. You are what I need
Absolutely.
to complete me. So what qualities did she encompass to make you say, hey,
Bro.
I look at marriage hey, I would bet half of my shit, we can make this shit work.
Real.
So
but mine was my first.
How did she make you comfortable enough to
Bro,
ask,
this is the realest shit I ever said, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you asked me.
Yeah.
Took my wife out on the first date.
Yeah.
She walked down the stairs. I knew I was gonna marry her.
Yeah, first.
She got in the car. Opened the door, of course, got out, opened the door, got in the car, holding each other's hands. Say, you gonna be my wife.
You said it.
Just like that, bro.
You told her.
I told her. I knew, bro, some things
You just know.
you just know.
That's tough.
And she'll see this interview, be like, yeah, baby. I just was interviewed yesterday.
Yeah.
Said the same thing, bro. I just knew. I'm like, bro, just the grace, the elegance. She walked down the stairs.
Yeah.
It's like,
It'd be like that.
bro, sometimes you just know. But yeah, bro, yeah, that's I can't let that one go, bro.
That's real.
Yeah, we've been through everything, hell and back, bro. That's a good one.
I think my dilemma is, now that we're on the topic of marriage, I see why God didn't want us to have sex until marriage. That's number one. I think that's one of my issues. But two, I've been fortunate enough to meet a lot of great women.
Real.
A lot of great women. Dang, you solid.
Gotcha.
Dang, you cool. Dang, you, wow. And I'm not saying all of those women
Are the one. Right.
By no stretch of the imagination, I'm not saying that, but it's when does that, especially in my field, when does that cut off?
Bro, it's
how do you cut,
I do. Yeah.
I'm learning. So I'm trying to learn, when does that stop? When you met your wife, you just stopped looking at women? Or
No.
You get what I'm saying? I feel like,
no.
Is it your expectations?
That
or
part never changes.
do women have an unrealistic expectation? Once my husband find me, he not gonna look at women. He not, all he see is me.
It's no possible. My wife. No, I interview some gorgeous women on this podcast.
Yeah.
Bro, when I tell you I have one of the highest levels of integrity
Yeah.
in this world,
Yeah.
I look at risk factors in life.
Risk factor. Yeah.
Going home today, we already got the whole day planned out, family, kids, everything. You know, like, you know, they used to tell us like back in the old, you know, like, man, don't think with the wrong head.
Yeah,
you know, like, bro,
it's
that
real
shit
though.
is, bro, like,
You gotta have discipline.
bro, integrity and discipline go hand in hand.
How did you learn that? Was it learned
by
behavior
failure
or okay
by failure?
Okay,
Yeah, bro, like
Okay.
not by
That's real though.
by
Like,
failure. Like yeah, it's like it the.
I get it.
Get what I'm saying?
I
Like
get it.
yeah, it's like and I'm saying this comfortably.
Yeah,
When your lady knows you lust at other women,
yeah.
the sex at home ain't gonna be as good. She won't do things for you.
Because she want it all for her. Like, I get it.
Shit real, bro. Shit go deep, so it makes for a
This is deep.
yeah, bro.
Like,
Makes for a whole different.
I'm learning myself, like I said, like, I like women who like women.
Yeah,
And
bro,
maybe
gotcha.
I'm just at that stage
Stage
of my
of-
life.
and you're a
But-
young man, like,
and I'm a
it's-
young guy, so I just like certain shit I wasn't really out here like that young. So it was like, I can't say that, but like I wasn't experiencing different type of things. So
Real.
I don't know if this is like just where I'm at in life. I'm learning myself.
Real.
That's all I
Absolutely.
can say.
That's
I'm
real.
learning myself.
That's real.
And I try to be honest with, you know, anybody I
You have
deal
to be
with,
honest.
like,
That's
yo,
real, bro.
Right now, this is what I like.
You're building experience.
Do I want to be married, white picket fence, build you a house the way you want it, you know, have the most beautiful wedding there is? Yeah. But right now, it's like I don't even feel like I can afford the wedding that I want.
No, and I'm gonna tell you that too.
I want a nice wedding
Bro,
too, shorty.
I was just gonna say that. The wedding isn't for you and her.
It's for both of us, right?
It's for everybody else.
Ah.
So remember that you're gonna think about that if you when it comes. Remember I said that the wedding is for everybody else. Y'all two are already in love.
Yeah.
Already had the rings.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind.
Right.
When it comes to how much I'm gonna spend for everybody else. Bar.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Real,
Because I was on some
real.
shit like, because I've thought about it multiple ways. Like, okay, yeah, I want to have a destination wedding.
Right.
I want to, you know, I thought about
Real,
it too.
bro,
You know,
real,
I had these
real.
conversations, and then I'm just like, fuck the wedding. Let's just honeymoon for a month and, you know, go crazy.
Crazy.
But then I had thoughts like, okay, if you honeymoon for a month, when you go home, how does that feel? Are you going to be chasing
That feeling,
that honeymoon feeling for the rest of your marriage? Like, oh, we got to take a trip.
Gotcha.
Are you going to be? Do you become do you become handicapped to the trip?
Yeah,
do you need the trips to keep it going? Like, I don't know.
do know what you're saying.
I have a lot of questions.
I do.
I have a lot of questions.
Yeah, but don't,
all my homies are married, bro.
Gotcha. You got a good stock then. That's real.
All my homies are
real.
married.
Real.
And I hope they don't get mad at me saying this, but one consistent thing that I've learned from them, you have to have tough conversations before y'all get married, and you have to nip whatever problems y'all have before y'all get married. Y'all gotta nip that in the bud before y'all get married, because they only get bigger.
You never can nip them in, bro. Like,
you gotta handle them.
Thank you.
Okay.
You can never nip them in. You gotta handle them.
Handle them.
Ways of a Superior Man, one of my favorite books. You read that, you
I read
realize,
that young.
bro. You realize.
I gotta read it again.
You will
Now
realize.
that I'm present.
Right.
I gotta read it again,
Bro.
Yeah.
Changed my life.
Okay. Give me 5 books you think I should read.
Millionaire Next Door.
Okay.
Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Mark Manson. Oh my God, bro.
I feel like that's the period of life I'm
Bro,
in
that's
right
where
now.
and I'm 39,
I like
about to
that.
be 40 in December.
Yeah.
Like these books, Millionaire Next Door, I can't, the title is Dave Ramsey. It's a blue book. I can't get that. It's like Journey something and Beyond, but that
With
one,
a black guy on the cover?
No, it's Dave
Like-
Ramsey. He's a white guy.
Okay.
He pretty much preaches.
like a shadow figure on the cover, no?
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
Of course, you know, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. That's easy, but
Young too. My mom put me on
that's
2 of these,
really good,
okay?
bro. It changes your whole. And lastly, Lecrae's one and only book. I can't think of the title. I have it. I'm going to screenshot it when I get home.
Yeah, send me the list.
Just his journey of this, bro. Kind of like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
The battling between, you know, like, yeah, bro, like 5 I recommend.
Okay,
and his was
cool.
slept on. That book was slept on for sure.
I'm gonna
sure.
tap in.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
lately I've been well, not even lately. Past 2 years, I've done audiobooks.
Real.
Audiobooks is one of the things.
And the Four
I'm on.
Agreements. Classic. Classic.
Man, and so, shout out to my mama. She put like
That's dope.
3 of these
That's
books.
dope. That's dope.
Especially, 2 or 3 of these books when I was young. She had me listen to audiobooks. Rich Dad Poor Dad, we listened to every time I got in the car. It wasn't gospel music. So, dang, yeah.
Wow,
and,
bro.
Dang. She's put me on a lot. I just gotta go read them now that I'm older.
You
and
redigest.
Really
That's right.
Yeah, redigest
Real,
it.
Respect.
Yeah, shout out
Definitely
to her.
do that, bro. Definitely do
But
that.
I guess that was her way of,
Grooming, bro, like
trying to
early
put me
on. Yeah,
early.
bro. I love that.
Yeah.
A lot of
My
kids
dad
don't
wasn't
get
there,
that.
So she tried her best.
Wow.
Shout out to mama though. She tried her
Respect,
best. No. I've said a lot of things on this podcast,
Bro,
she did her best.
Respect.
I can say that. She
Absolutely.
did her best.
Grace,
She did her
bro.
best.
When it's all said and done, Juhovah, what will your legacy be?
Define legacy for me, if you can.
Yes. Legacy. What will you have left back where others can reproduce, others can learn from, others can understand why your journey was your journey?
Outside of my kids and teaching them the things that I'm teaching them now and plan to teach them, I love pouring back into the community.
Real.
Outside of music, that makes me happier than even creating music and doing shows. Like, I love pouring back into the community. So right now, my legacy, it'll be a program that I'm working on in South Carolina.
I love that.
And it's going to be a youth employment program. I'm working with the city on it now currently.
That's
it's going to
dope,
be a youth
bro.
employment program where, there are multiple branches in multiple fields that they can get hands-on experience and knowledge on while they're in school.
Gotcha.
Before they enter the real world.
The trade.
They trades, even music,
Gotcha.
whatever. Like, it's a couple different branches we working
That's
on.
dope. That's dope.
But and they'll also get paid doing that while they in school.
I love
feel
it.
me? So I'm working on that right now. And
That's what's up.
if I don't leave nothing else, I would hope to pour back into my community
Respect.
and answer some questions earlier for kids, earlier than I got the answers
for.
Yeah,
Real.
so I just want to answer, some questions earlier.
I love
just
that,
so they
bro.
can get a better head start than me, because it's tough out here.
Absolutely, bro.
It's tough.
And I do want to mention on this, man, you once said in an interview, homeless people, like you don't turn your cheek towards them.
Nah, I can never. I've slept in my car,
You've always had that knack to help others.
Yeah, I try to help anybody I can, and sometimes it's a lick to people. Sometimes they take advantage, but my heart is my heart, so I don't think that's changing no time soon.
Respect.
Not even just because I've been homeless, but I don't like to see anybody in that position. If I can help that day, I can help. Some days I only had $2.
Right. Right.
And I told Shorty, like, man, damn, I'll normally give back with a shit. If I give you this, I'm gonna be out there with you.
Gotcha. Real, bro. Real. No, like one of my favorite quotes.
I had $2. It's probably 3 and some change. I gotta get this little Caesar's pizza, homie. I'm sorry.
That's real.
I need it, bro.
Real, bro. Respect.
I like to
Respect.
always,
Understand.
I like to always give back if I can, and for a long period of time, that's how I tithe.
I love that, bro.
Like, I may not give it to the church, but I'm
I
gonna give
love
it to
that.
somebody.
Humanity.
Give it to somebody that I feel like is in need, and that's how I do it.
Respect. We are wrapping up this interview, bro. This is a new question, the last question before we get out of here.
Okay.
This is your camera right here.
So, okay.
Yes.
I look
If
at
you
that.
can look into this camera and just tell the viewers why is it so important to invest in yourself and in your dreams?
On the plane, they always say, make sure you secure first before you help anybody else.
Wow.
For a long time, I didn't understand that. I felt like, okay, how am I gonna help them if, I'm secure, I got all my I need to hurry up and help. But
Real.
over the years, I realized if you're not stable, you're not set, it's only so much you can pour out before you become empty or crash. And now can't nobody help you. You can't even help yourself. So
Wow.
I think you need to pour into yourself before you pour into anybody else. Make sure you're secure. And now you can help as you wish.
Wow. I love that, bro. I love that.
Integrity.
Love that, bro. I love that. What a way to kick off that question. That was dope, bro.
Yes,
Dope,
sir.
man.
Thank you.
Jehovah, Juvie. That's
Khacki.
tradition, bro. Love. That's tradition, man. On the integrity sponsor, if you can reach into that bowl, grab one fortune cookie, open it, and read it to your supporters. Just like that, we out of here.
I pray I picked up fire on.
Love.
Man, over this past year, these fortunes been like, oh,
Yeah, bro. Likewise,
I needed to hear
bro.
this.
That's why I started it, because of that feeling you have.
Man.
After just growing up, that feeling we have after we open a fortune cookie. That's why I wanted everybody to leave out.
Yeah, because I be believing, man. Like,
bro, come on.
You know when you bet on a shot that you about to put in a trash can? I bet the other day, and I'm going to say this out loud, I bet the other day, I said, if I hit this, I'm going to run up another 100,000 before the year over.
Wow.
Hit it, cash. I'm like, dang, whoa.
Just
Next one, 500.
Like,
500,000 cash. I said, okay. And
Come
these
on,
right here
bro.
been
Come
doing it
on,
for
bro.
me. Hold on,
That's
let's
real.
see.
That's
Let's
real. I
see.
love
Let's
it. I
see.
love
Let's
it.
see. Let's
That's
see.
what's up.
Let's see. Word, it's beautiful. It says a kind word warns for 3 winners.
Wow.
Yeah.
A kind word warns
for 3 winters. Yeah,
Wow.
3
that
winters.
was a bar. Bro, like.
So good words you're giving to people gonna last them. I'm still living our words that, you know, my mom instilled me since I was young. That's real.
I love that.
That's real.
Juvie, Jehovah, integrity
sir.
response.
Man,
brother,
thank
I
you for
appreciate
having
you
me.
pulling up, bro. We got to do
Thank
this
you for
again,
having
bro.
me. Come on, anytime.
Respect.
Anytime.
Respect, bro.
Love.
Integrity response 2024. We're signing out.
Yes, sir.
Salute.
You know that.